Greetings to all life forms and life workers who have found this demonstration of psychic services, tarot and oracle card readings. I am your host, pardon the echo, Third-Eyed Lion, here to bring love, kindness, and excitement to you all. I'm going to begin with one message from each of the 8 decks for the 4th of July, 2020. Passion. So when we can see, visualize in our mind centers, our passions, the things that bring joy, fire to our blood, excitement into our lives, when we find how to enact them into our daily patterning, we create a reflection, a shine out into the world that shows others of their passions and that they are allowed to be passionate. Know that every passion for each person is very different and they constantly change. So they're very much always in flux. Hello, everyone there in chat. So just focus on the things that you are passionate about, the beautiful energies that bring joy to your life, and find ways to bring them in. If you two have questions or you would like an energy forecast, I will do that after one message from each of these 8 decks. Anyone now or in the future? Deck 2. Progression, movement, spirit travel. This is the public transit card. To be open to the change and interactions you feel infinitely with other people. Put yourself out there to new situations, to new energies, and be open to the flow. Thank you for the thumbs up. Again, helps us fight the robots. Okay, message for deck 3. 5 of Cups. Do not believe that you are not worthy of love, that you cannot have love. Do not think of all the things that you have lost, because by doing so, you might knock over the things you have. Express your gratitude for your experiences, for the energies that you feel, and allow this gratitude to grow, which will attract more love into your life. Okay, message that flew out here is the 8 of Wands. It's to be like Mercury and swift with your actions. Make your movements deliberate and they will only grow. Focus on what energies are compelling you, what passions are driving you, and find the root of that cause and let it flow and let it grow. Message from deck number 5. Accepting help. Know that it's okay to ask for help, to know that it's okay to experience help from others. By doing so, you're helping yourself, but you're also helping them become a better helper. And this always will just continue as a never-ending cycle of growth. Message from deck number 6 is now's the time to level up. Use these times of isolation, of free movement, of self-reflection to grow your energy vortex, to rise in frequency. Pay the cost of your energies to grow in ability so you can breathe fire and fly above all your issues. Okay. Message number 6 is do not burn yourself with your passions. Lack of action oftentimes causes fatigue and depression. When we know the thing we love to do and we feel it, but we don't do it. We know what we want, but we don't go for it. It burns us and it hurts us. But when we follow that energy and we look away and detach from the outcome, it will always burn and burn in the healthiest and positive way. Okay. And then the last message here. So if you two in the chat would like to post a question or ask for an energy forecast, I can give that to you. We have the Queen of Cups. You can see the cup there. Know that you are risen. You are a step above everyone else in your ability to love and understand yourself. Trust your frequencies and trust your own energies of love. And know that the people who are coming to you, the energies that are coming towards, are here to honor you. And if they don't, you can make them leave. You have that power, and this is your life to live and give and love. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Demi Lee Fall and Ladyfinger Steno. Is there a deck you would like in particular, or would you like me to choose for you? Okay, I'll choose number 8, friend. So I'll start shuffling, and you just tell me when. Three, two, one. Yeah. So very important for you at this time to be reminded of your childhood wonderment, the inner child, the natural passion to create, to make music, to make art, to live life, and find that passion and know that at the same time you have those adult issues, the external things that you feel are controlling and manipulate you, the labor, the outside pressures, the physical stimuli. Know that your creativity is more powerful than that. And by being creative and understanding your creativity, you will better be able to hold your power evenly. Know that both aspects of you are beautiful and divine, but the ones that create instead of the ones that consume are the legacies that we leave, the energies that we affect. So just try to balance your consumption and your creation in this upcoming energy pattern. It's very important to know that both are equal tools of life. If you don't have one, you're very weakened, but to have one stronger than the other, it doesn't affect the balance. So try to find a balance between consumption and production. I hope that answers for you. And Twinkle Twinkle, if you have a question in particular or just would like an energy forecast. Who is spying on your social media? Cancer or Virgo man? Deck number 2, please stop when the angels say so. Okay. Who is spying on your social media? Cancer man or Virgo man? Yeah. Straight up answer. You chose the right deck because it's the only one that would give me a straight up answer. It's a Virgo, 100%. It's the Virgo. And the reason why they're doing so is to learn how you fly. They want to understand how you move, how you experience things better so they can master their power. They are a very powerful man, but they're probably manipulated by alcoholism, is a common issue with the Thor archetype. They have strength, they have power, they have understanding, but oftentimes they give that up for external stimuli because in their core, they don't follow their center eye as much as other people. They want to get that external stimuli instead of the internal stimuli, where they want to witness how you can see from the center, how your center is open and receptive, where theirs is closed and tight. They're very interested in how you perceive things and your perception of things because they're very narrow-minded, but they want to change. So it is definitely the Virgo man. And they want to see your magical femininity is what they're interested in, is why they're stalking you on social media. Yeah, alcoholism is a big thing. That's basically the alcoholic card in the deck. It's the powerful alcoholic who can be social and productive, but it's also a vice at the same time. It can be used as a skill in moderation and a vice, and it came up in the vice position. So I hope that answers for you. Much gratitude. And I can keep, if you both have another question or anyone here has a question, feel free to ask. You can choose 1 through 8, and I can do that for you. And I will pull a few cards for anyone now or in the future. And thank you, Twinkle Twinkle. So, message for anyone now or in the future: 7 deadly sins. Do not let the physical stimuli, the processes and the energies we have affect us. Know that we can change them and become a better frequency. Thank you to the beautiful moderator, Lady Finger Steno. You can just tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Okay. Strange to be a psychic sometimes. So, general energy reading here is you may not be able to travel where you would like to travel to. You may not be able to experience the things you want to experience now because of the pandemic and all of these things. But know with the internet and with digital communication, we can imagine where we want to go, what we want to experience, and feel that now. Know that you may feel like money is not flowing the way you want to, where the movement of wealth is not happening in the progress you want. Know that, again, happiness is a state of mind. When you can change that state of mind and see the beautiful flowers, feel the flow of the water, you can see that the wealth is coming. It's just now's the time to practice your methods and become more proficient. And know that doing so is with the Shaggy Man in reverse, is the love magnet isn't flowing. When we do not feel that our self-love, our self-care regimen is flowing, it affects all aspects of our life. So know that the hermit is always welcome in Ozma's palace. He has a room in the palace wherever he wants and is there pretty frequently, but is also goes out on his own adventures and has their own experiences separate from everyone just by themselves. This is a healthy thing. And when you come back to your family, to your friends, you will be part of that group, but you also will hold your energy as alone. So go on your own adventures, your own experiences, and think about the far distant places you want to travel to now. Use videos and books about these places to kind of bring the energies in to certain global places you would like to travel. I hope that answers for you some energy forecast. Thank you, Linus. Message for anyone now or in the future is remember that when we can understand the wealth and how wealth moves and how wealth is gathered, we can magnify it infinitely. The idea is when we can break the cell apart and allow it to duplicate, more things will grow and prosper around them. These are different types of frequencies and energies that happen all the time. Okay, message for anyone now or in the future. Stonehenge, coming up again, is to remind you that the ancient mysteries, the things we don't understand about ourselves and this planet, are true and are beautiful and are echoing throughout all time and space. Thought, information, wisdom, knowledge is not an external thing. It's something that exists within us that we produce and remember from out of us. It may think and appear to be something separate, but is actually part of us. We are information, we are knowledge. So when we learn things, it's just remembering what we have already known in just a way that we didn't quite know it yet. Attitude. Trust your attitude and your way of doing things and how things are and how things should be. And know that this energies you feel are a reflection of those attitude. Hello, Peekaboo. If you have a question or would like an energy forecast, you can choose 1 through 8 and I'll start that for you. I hope this is a beautiful day of freedom wherever you are in this world, even if you may not be in a place with freedom. Know that when you have the time and use your thoughts to create that freedom, your whole world will change. Sad and frustrated lately. Would you like me to ask where the root of the sadness is? I can ask one of the 8 decks for you. Hello. If you also have a question or would like an energy reading, you can post that there in the chat and I'll start for you. It is because your siblings and your parents are not taking action. Oftentimes, only one member of a family breaks the stagnant patterns of that family. It is generally that only one fruit on the branch is sweet and the rest are sour. And this is oftentimes a issue for many people with their families because they are willing to develop spiritually and change their patternings, and others in their family are okay with stagnant, continuous loops of negative forces. Whereas we want those continuous positive upward spirals of infinite energy. Okay, I understand. Have you done anything wrong? So I can pick for you if you would like, 1 through 8, or you can choose. There's information of the decks in the description of this video. You are the one, sadly. Okay, I'll pick 3 for you. This is an ancestral deck. It was given from my great grandma to me, and it's the one that basically deals with family issues the best. Hoi Polloi is the name of this deck. So you can just tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the ancestors tell me to. I hope the energies are very beautiful for you all today. Many butterflies have made appearance to me already, so hopefully that's happening to you as well. Even through the windows, the butterflies know we're here. Sometimes there's even tiny little people riding the butterflies we can't even see. So the reason why you feel this way about your family, your siblings, and your parents is they are going through and have been going through a lack of self-care. They don't want to take the time to give themselves the love and the energies to rejuvenate their systems. They're very much focused on how things are and what's happening instead of how to perceive these things and how to deal with them. This is causing negative issues with thoughts. The fact that you are changing and not being the way that they are, the fact that you are giving self-care, are helping yourself, is upsetting them because it makes them violent sometimes because they are so lost in the haze of the darker thoughts, these negative things. They feel like there's a financial imbalance with you, that either you're not giving enough or you're taking too much. They feel like the finances in the family energy is not balanced, and this is also causing issues. This most likely the siblings is false. They think you get more than they do. Things are unfair with you, and these are probably all false perceptions of you that they have. But it's all rooted in their own insecurities and their own negativities. It makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel like they have everything together because they keep attacking you. So the idea is when we get attacked and this energy of accosment of you're not good enough, you can't do it, you're wrong, bad energy, all of these things, think of it as knowledge that you are going in the right direction. Because when you are really helping and acting as light, all the darkness will want to put you out, want to put a blanket on your fire. Just know that if the fire is strong enough, it will burn that blanket right off and become even more powerful with each of these things that people. Someone tries to blow out a candle. If you don't blow it out enough, you're just blowing on it. It gives it more oxygen and it blows up. So think of these as boosting instead of negative. And the best thing to do is just spend more time by yourself, away from the family, and just understand your own energies as much as you can. Then I recommend is if you cannot leave the place you are now with the family, just spend more time out of the house, spend more time away from them as much as you can, and feel comfortable with in during this pandemic. Just exercise, different activities that you can do to help your body and help your energy, and know that you're right and they are not right yet. And you have to get to a point where you can lead by example because you do love them and it's a true love of family, but they don't love you the way you deserve to be loved right now. And you have to acknowledge that and do what you can to love yourself the way you deserve. A future love reading on the Leo person soon entering my life. Okay, then then just kind of find a different room, uh, find maybe a garage or sometimes even a closet, and just separate from them. And if they come into you and keep bothering you, just tell them, just speak your truth. And oftentimes people will just listen, just say, hey, I don't like how that makes me feel. If you're going to keep being that way, please just don't talk to me. It's better off than making me cry. So you can tell me when to stop. And I agree. Wishing you all the best energies. It's unfair and it's wrong. And the best you can just say is speak your truth. And if you want to start going outside and or find another place as a homebody, just there might be a different area. They might attempt to, but hurdles are always meant to be jumped over, and it will give you more stamina and strength. Okay, love reading about the Leo coming into your life. So, first is you may not want to hear this, but patience is going to be very important. So, this Leo is coming, but now is actually a time for you to learn to love yourself and write down all the compliments and positive things people say to you. Because by remembering all the positive aspects of yourself and all of the good things you have, you will have a list of qualities you want this Leo to have when they come in. So just write down any nice things people say to you, any positive energies, and know that you're winning and you're positive and everything's going to work out. Go for the goal. What do you have to lose? Nothing at all. Because even if you make the attempt and you know it in your heart, you will succeed. So just continue to love and work on yourself. Find different activities that makes you happy and write down all the positive qualities people say about you and know that you will attract someone who will see those qualities in you. And that's the perfect light partner we can have. Somebody who sees our qualities even when we don't. Then you might want to write down Write what you have to say in on paper or type it out and put it into a document and have them read it, because it seems like your words make you emotional and the emotional closes their ears to the words you say. And so you might want to write it down multiple times until you get to the level that you like it. Yeah, journaling, other types of creative writing, fiction, just other types of writing based on the characters of your family as well could help. But just write what you have to say to them on a paper and present it to them and have them read it, because it seems like the words are causing some of the issues. The spoken words. I call it spelling. Lion's Choice sounds like an adult nightclub. I do. And opportunities will come, and just know that you can also create those opportunities to move away as well. Know that you have friends and family and other people in your life who will care about you and will not treat you that way. You just have to reach out to them. And Gigi, if you were here. Thank you. I understand the feelings you have, and I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart that the things that they say and the ways that they make you feel is not how this world is, and is not who you are. And all of these negative things, just know that it's proof that you are not that they are just wrong. And if they were right at all, they wouldn't have to tell you, because you would have already known. But because it's false, that's why they have to keep telling you these things. So just know that I and many other people in this world will hold space for you and care for you. So thank you very much. Message now, or anyone in the future, is you have all the wealth you need. You have all of the things you need right now. Just turn on the fire. Just remember that you have it, and don't let it decay. Don't let it end up behind you. Do the research and know that miracles happen, and there's always abundance for everybody. We just have to find the right tree. Now, I'll give an intuitive message now for anyone now or in the future. We have two eyes that are non-physical. We have the third eye, and then we have the heart eye. This is the thymus gland. When we are children, this gland oftentimes atrophies based on not being used, not being protected through diet. But all children have it. And this opens their intuitive feeling, the way to sense things based on heart vibration instead of mind vibration. There is a photosynthesis that senses colors and light within the heart, and we can tap into it and feel these energies within. And so when we can open our heart center and expand this heart light, we really magnify our power all around us. And it gives us that for 40/40 vision. Because it helps us open the third eye as well. So I feel the energies here. So I might do another one later on today. So look forward to part 2. And you can hit the notify bell if you want to be contacted when I make the next live video. I hope you have a beautiful and glorious 4th of July, or any day that it is. Let every day be a holiday. Thank you. Love the music, friend. You can share your link here if you would like as well, so people can find it in the future. Yeah. Seashell case, choose 1 through 8, and I'll do that for you right now. Okay. Do you have a question in particular, or just would you like an energy forecast? You can also tell me when to stop shuffling, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Thank you, Seashell Case, for being a returning viewer. Energy forecast. Okay. Okay, so 2 of my favorites people here in the tarot just are to telling you that wealth is coming. And once you can tap into your abundance, you will have wealth for the rest of your life, because you hold the key of infinite wealth. It exists within you and without you. So when you can understand that you have all you need and you are in the perfect balance, you can follow your phases and follow your energies in the perfect way. So we have the Hermit. So this hermit doesn't have a lantern. He has an hourglass, and he's dancing or standing with feet separate. He doesn't need the staff to walk, but he uses it to keep himself at the perfect level of crooked. So just remind yourself that you don't have to move, stand, and be like everyone else. Time is yours to control. You are the master of the perfect time. So trust your intuitions when to act on financial and energetic moves. Also, follow your phases. These are the phases of the moon. These are the different aspects of the moon. And when you feel which phase you are in and how to best use that phase, you can energize your own standing, again, crooked to everyone else, your own movement and your own frequency, unlike anyone. You can see how her thigh is stretched in the fabric and the other thigh is back. So know the way we stand and the way we present ourselves doesn't have to be straight and narrow like everyone else. We're not the same. We can hold our own bodies in many different ways. So just experiment with dance and yoga and trust your flows to take you in the right energies. So Valentina, you're up next. You can choose 1 through 8 if you have a question in particular, or just like an energy forecast. I hope that helps for you, Seashell Case. Yes, Demi. Perfect level crooked. Everyone has one. Thank you. Infinite gratitude to you, Seashell Case. I hope you find the best seashells to put in your case. Yeah, there's this one white butterfly that keeps circling around outside. That's why I keep looking at it, doing a few loop-de-loops right outside the window. So if you would like a reading here, Valentina. Okay, well, Valentina, if you find the end of this video here, please either send me an email or come back for the video later on today. So gratitude to the awesome moderator and to everyone here in the chat. This video, if you find it at a later date, know that these messages interspersed between here are timeless, and the frequencies of this video will help inform no matter when you listen to it. With love and gratitude to you all.